From the vast steppes of Mongolia emerged a figure whose name would echo through history: Genghis Khan. A conqueror, a warrior, and a ruler, his name is synonymous with the Mongol Empire's immense power and reach. But beyond the battlefield strategies and political conquests lies a personal realm, less explored but equally compelling. In this documentary, we delve into the private life of Genghis Khan, particularly focusing on an aspect often shrouded in mystery and conjecture: his sex life. Through the lenses of history and culture, we aim to unravel the intricacies of his personal relationships. Join us as we journey into the private world of Genghis Khan, exploring a facet of his life that has intrigued historians and enthusiasts alike. Born in the harsh landscapes of Mongolia around 1162, Genghis Khan, originally named Temujin, started his life in a world where survival was paramount. The son of Yesugei, a chieftain of the Kiag, Temujin's early life was marred by hardship. Following his father's untimely death, his family was cast out from their tribe, leaving them to fend for themselves in the unforgiving Mongolian steppe. Temujin's early experiences shaped both his resilient character and his understanding of the importance of alliances, either through loyalty or marriage. At a young age, he was betrothed to Bort, a union that later proved pivotal in his rise to power. His marriage to Bort marked the beginning of a complex personal life that would intertwine closely with his political ambitions. Mongolian culture at the time was deeply rooted in nomadic traditions, where survival often depended on the strength of familial and tribal connections. Marriages were frequently arranged to secure alliances, and polygamy was a common practice, particularly among the nobility and leaders. This practice was not solely for pleasure or personal gain; it was a strategic tool, extending one's influence and solidifying alliances with various tribes. Sexuality in Mongolian culture was also influenced by these norms. It was not just a personal matter but was often tied to social and political strategies. The value placed on offspring, especially sons, was immense, as they were the future warriors and leaders. This cultural background shaped the young Temujin and laid the foundation for his approach to relationships, both personal and political, as he grew into the man who would become Genghis Khan, the founder of the largest contiguous empire in history. In this cultural milieu, Genghis Khan's later life and relationships must be understood. His marriages and liaisons were not only a reflection of his personal desires but were deeply embedded in the cultural and political fabric of the Mongolian society of his time. Genghis Khan's marital life was as expansive and strategically significant as his empire. His first and most prominent wife was Bort, betrothed to him at a young age. Their marriage, initially a symbol of alliance between their families, grew into a deep and enduring partnership. Bort was kidnapped by a rival tribe early in their marriage, a pivotal event that not only galvanized Temujin's resolve but also cemented Borte's importance in his life. Her subsequent rescue and the children she bore, including his heir Hochi, played significant roles in his life and empire. Borte's status as his chief wife remained unchallenged throughout Genghis Khan's life, despite his many other marriages. These additional marriages were often political, cementing alliances with powerful families or conquered tribes. Notable among these was the marriage to the daughter of Togrul, the Khan of the Karates, which helped Temujin in his early quest for power. Each wife had her own tent and household, and Genghis Khan would visit them as he wished. His wives bore him numerous children, further securing his lineage and strengthening his political alliances. Through these marriages, Genghis Khan not only expanded his empire but also created a complex familial network that would govern the vast Mongol territories. In Mongolian culture of the 13th century, such marital practices were not unusual. Polygamy served various purposes. It was a means to produce heirs, forge alliances, and consolidate power. For a ruler like Genghis Khan, marriages were a crucial tool in statecraft. His wives, from different tribes and backgrounds, helped him unify the diverse Mongol tribes under one banner. However, these marriages were not purely transactional. The respect and autonomy granted to his wives, especially Bort, indicate a personal aspect to these relationships. Bort, in particular, maintained significant influence, not only as a wife and mother but also as an advisor, demonstrating the complex interplay of personal and political dynamics in Genghis Khan's marriages. The impact of these relationships extended beyond his personal life. His children from these unions, raised to be leaders and warriors, played vital roles in the continuation and expansion of the Mongol Empire. Thus, Genghis Khan's marital life was intricately woven into the fabric of his empire, reflecting both the personal and political dimensions of his rule. In addition to his many wives, Genghis Khan also had numerous concubines, a common practice among Mongol leaders of the time. These women, often from conquered territories or presented as tributes by subordinate leaders, played a significant but distinct role from his wives. Concubinage in the Mongol Empire was not merely a matter of personal pleasure, it was deeply embedded in the social and political fabric of the era. Genghis Khan's concubines often served as symbols of his conquests and power. Taking a woman from a conquered tribe or a noble family was a common practice among conquerors, symbolizing their absolute authority over the vanquished peoples. These women, integrated into Genghis Khan's household, often bore him children, further extending his lineage across the vast stretches of his empire. The concubines of Genghis Khan, though lacking the status of his wives, held a certain degree of influence and respect within the Mongol society. They were part of the imperial household and contributed to the consolidation of his empire. The children born from these unions were often recognized and integrated into the Mongolian nobility, playing roles in the administration and expansion of the empire. The social implications of these relationships were profound. They served as a tool for the integration of different peoples and cultures under the Mongol rule. Through these relationships, Genghis Khan not only spread his lineage but also created a network of loyalties across his territories. The offspring of these unions often became instrumental in maintaining the stability and continuity of the Mongol Empire, serving in various administrative and military capacities. In summary, the concubines of Genghis Khan were more than just sexual partners, they were integral to the political strategy and social structure of the Mongol Empire. Through these relationships, Genghis Khan forged a personal and political legacy that extended far beyond the confines of his immediate surroundings, deeply influencing the regions under his control and leaving a lasting impact on subsequent generations. Genetic studies have revealed fascinating insights into the far-reaching impact of Genghis Khan's lineage. A notable study suggested that a significant fraction of men in the former Mongol Empire territory share Y-chromosomal DNA, indicating a common ancestor from about 1,000 years ago, closely aligning with Genghis Khan's era. This finding suggests that Genghis Khan and his descendants left a profound genetic imprint across a vast geographical area. The implications of these findings extend beyond mere genetic curiosity. They provide a biological testament to the extent of Genghis Khan's influence and the enduring legacy of his empire. The spread of his genetic material is likely a result of the policies and practices of the Mongol Empire, including arranged marriages, concubinage, and the integration of conquered peoples into the Mongol society. These genetic traces offer a unique perspective on Genghis Khan's personal life, particularly his relationships with numerous wives and concubines. They underscore the historical accounts of his prolific relationships, lending a biological basis to the narratives of his expansive family. However, it is crucial to approach these findings with a nuanced understanding. While they illuminate aspects of Genghis Khan's personal life and the societal norms of his time, they do not fully define his legacy. His impact was not solely genetic but also cultural, political, and historical. Therefore, while Genghis Khan's genetic legacy is a compelling aspect of his story, it represents only one dimension of his multifaceted impact on history.